Hello, welcome back to the Lingualoom. Today we're going to discuss Shang syntax tree generator. You can search it on your Google. It's a website. This is what it looks like. This is the interface of it. An example sentence is already given here. That is, this is a log. This is the bracket representation of it. Remember it that you can only generate this kind of tree if you know bracket representation. Here this sign shows that this will generate a tree which covers the whole structure inside it. First let's open it to see. Here you go. The best part about it that it creates tree diagram in real time. So let's add a bracket here. Add it. Okay, so this shows another node is added. So let's add another square bracket. Now it shows that it's divided into two nodes, making a and verb sister nodes. Now let's add another node here. This is what I'm doing is a journal tree diagram. We'll do it according to export theory 2 for understanding for deeper analysis. So for that, let's take this determiner and work as a noun. Here it is. You'll have to add a space to make it a node. Here you go. It shows NP is this and VP divided into P and having a sister node and P, which is noun phrase, which then further divides into determiner and noun. So you can even download it. On mobile you have to tap it longer and it will show you an interface like this. To download image you can copy image, save image, as depends on you. I have already downloaded so I won't be downloading it again. You can even load it from here like this, and there are options too. Like this is how it's showing that example bracket representations. Then comes the option to change font like serif. It goes to boundaries, then terminals, bold, italic, non-terminals or bold, and then italic. I'm keeping it simple. You can even increase font size, then height, width, then color too. It shows total black, terminal line, link. Here it goes. It shows the link for this tree. Let's cancel it. Okay. Let's type a new sentence. How about she is 18. She is eating an apple. Eating. Now let's add brackets. Square bracket to close it to show that it's one sentence. Now I'm going to do according to export structure. So let's add the bracket here showing that this is another entity. It represents noun phrase, or like we did in syntax videos we discussed export theory, so I'm going to do it according to that. It is now, it's closed. We have to add another bracket to show that it is one sentence. Now here it is where it is above the note. We're not just making it a sentence just now, so I'm going with IP, inflectional phrase. Then determiner phrase DP. As we discussed in our videos, that it is basically not noun phrase, it is basically determiner phrase. Under it comes noun phrase. So let's just first do a tree structure of it. Build it. It is now close it again. Here D bar then and other square bracket to add further node, and here it is TP, then D bar, and then D under it C. Now this structure is complete. Actually, we not just build tree diagrams like that, we move from inside of here to here, but I'm just showing it as an example. We will build like that later too. For this, then here comes repeat. Now this shows that it's a repeat. Before it is IT. It is, we have to add I bar and the bracket for the division of I bar. And here she is eating an apple. This says the present tense. So we'll be adding a round bracket and right here present to show the tense of it. For detailed videos, you can just visit our syntax series. In that series, all XBAR is explained in step-by-steps. So let's do with this. We have to add a bracket here T. She's eating an apple. As TP moves from here to upper position, so we'll have to add a bracket for that T. Showing DP. Add bracket. Show the trace of it TI. The more the traces are, it starts from I. Basically. Here add another bracket. That's for this one. The more brackets you add, remember to add them in the end too, because if you don't, it will deteriorate the whole structure. It's quite complicated to build three diagrams according to bracket representation. It's quite a lot messy and difficult to deal with, but that's how it goes. We'll show trace here too. I, just I, showing that it moves from here to here. Here it was for just getting its thematic role, then upper in this position is here to get its case, which is basically the subject position. So stay with this one. Right. B bar. Then let's close its bracket. Oh, where it goes. Sorry. Then as bracket here too. And she is eating an apple. Oh, this basically is. So is will be coming here. Sorry, I forgot that. But what is she? She is eating an apple. So here we'll add another closing bracket and start bracket for an. Eating. It is we, that is verb, and she is eating an apple. So it's basically a complement of eating, because eating requires something. What is being eaten? So to answer that, an apple is what she is eating, so it takes as its complement. Let's say there's something else, then it would have been an adjunct, and here this position would have been empty, and there would have been adding an other node. We'll do that too. Let's first deal with this, an apple. Now this is going to be a deep determiner phrase. Then let's close and then apple as another entity. Now here another node will be added for D bar. So we'll add here. And here we will add D bar. Here it shows D bar. Then is determiner. Apple is unp. Then add another square bracket for further analysis. Then an bar and close it for its further analysis. And here it is. She is eating an apple. She comes under TP, which moves from VP position, then comes I, it is inflection, then here it is under VP, V bar, then V, then DP. This is the analysis of DP. Now if you don't want to do analysis, further detailed analysis, then you can just start cutting it off like this. I'm going to, and you just add here you go, under NP. This is it. Or if you don't want to do even the analysis of an apple, then you can just move from here. Apple and here. adding this symbol, and it shows a tree which represented further no analysis is done here. So let's make another tree diagram, which is more detailed. She is wearing a beautiful dress. Let's do this. She is wearing wearing a beautiful dress. Let's remove this. Now she in the same place is under inflection. She was, if you do was, then here it will be was. The VP TI TP TI showing that most from here to there, and wearing the same a beautiful dress. So it's again a compliment of what is she wearing. Beautiful dress. So let's do analysis of it. Let's a bracket here. Here. Then add another bracket. Here you'll be showing the bar. A beautiful dress. Let's do an analysis of for A is going to be determinant simple. It's done. Then beautiful dress for it. It's going to be an P. Because we have to look at the head to decide what the phrase is. So for here, even if you remove beautiful, dress will still remain, and it's going to be an P. So let's do analysis of it. Here at brackets, close it to do analysis. Here beautiful is an adjective, so it goes in the adjective phrase. Now adjective here, even if you remove it, she is wearing a dress, meaning is still complete, logic is complete. So when logic is complete, then it means that something that is extra is an adjunct. So she is wearing. What is she wearing? Dress is an accessory, so it's going to be complement, but beautiful is an adjunct, so it will be like this. Bar. Then let's close beautiful separately. Oh, sorry. This separately. Now let's do the analysis of it. Here we're going to A, D, J, P. Adjective phrase. So let's close it. Further. Here we're going to A, D, J. It is an adjective phrase. Now let's close it further for more analysis. DJ here. Now what's going to be added here? It's going to be and bar. Now here's an and bar and there's an and bar. This and bar shows that this is an adjunct. If it would have been from here, then it means it's a complement. But another layer of and bar shows that it's an adjunct. Now close this. There we go. Now this is the whole structure, whole tree diagrams showing this is an object. This can get even more complicated. Now let's build another tree diagram. She's wearing a beautiful dress. Let's add something in here. Wearing a beautiful dress for the party. Now where do we add this? Let's see. Now for the party is an adjunct showing its position. Well, that's even more complicated because doing changes in the bracket representation is quite a lot difficult. But we have to do it, so we'll just close it here. So here. We'll have to add a V bar here because for the party is an adjunct. Now this is not the position. You can check it here. Now this is not 2. This is not 2. Start from end. This will be helpful. This is it. This is the position for the party here. I'm going to write it. Here I have to add something for party. It is PP. That is prepositional phrase. Now here I have to add another bracket. This satisfies the requirement of X bar. This is P bar. So for the party, the head is 4, so that's why it's PP. Now we're going to separate this and separate this. 4 is P. It is. For the party, it is going to be TP. Then here we're going to add another bracket. This is for T bar. Then let's separate it now from here. This is T and party is NP and it is, let's close it, unbar, and again another bracket, and it is and now this is quite long, but it can be even more long. She's wearing a beautiful dress for the party. In the evening, the more edgings you will be adding, the more V bars will be adding. Or even if it is the beautiful girl is wearing a beautiful dress for the party, or the pretty girl must do the pretty girl. Let's change it to that, and you have to check that where you're going to add. I'm clicking it A to see if it is, and no, this is not. So it's going to be here, and here it is, unpick. It is the pretty girl. Oh, which is structured, the whole structure, pretty. This one bracket. This. Here you go, adding another bracket. The number of brackets the number of opening brackets should be equal to the number of closing brackets. Otherwise, the whole structure will be disrupted like it just happened now. So let's close the pretty girl. So here, pretty is an adjunct. So it's going to be the same structure like this. The part of what to add bracket. This thing close to this. Yeah, it is for now safe, isn't it? Okay, brackets. How you will adjust brackets, it will adjust the structure. It's shocking that you see what happened just now. What happens? So you don't have to worry about this. Or go. It's going to be this perfect. And here you go. The pretty girl is wearing a beautiful dress for the party. A adjunct, another adjunct. This is an adjunct. A dress is a compliment. Beautiful dresses hold a compliment, but here, beautiful is an adjunct of the dress. So this is it. The whole structure is simple as it is, but it is less simple, but this less a lot more complicated than it seems. You can download it from here. You can even copy paste this, like starting from here to here, and save it. Like copy and then save it in your files and folders, or use it in your assignments to show that this is the correct representation which gave this output. This is a pretty beautiful structure. It is very helpful for learning. And this looks small because it's changing the font. Now that's it for today. Hope you liked the video. Do like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much.